Yeah, whenever you're ready. It's rolling.
Susadai, Saksabai. My name is Kenneth, and I'm here to introduce you to a new series that we have talking about how you can be a better writer. Have you found that sometimes when you do reports that you don't do very well? Does it seem that when you have to do some kind of a paper that your teacher gives you a bad grade because they don't really understand, or you have a lot of grammar errors? Or maybe you have poured your heart out to the girl of your dreams and she just didn't really understand what you were saying. If you've had these or other problems, you probably need to make yourself a better writer. And I'm here to try to help you do the best that you can. So by watching this series and following along with what I'm teaching you and doing the homework that we'll give you online, you can become a better writer in 3 months. Why should you want to be a better writer? Obviously, we all want to communicate, and when we say things, we want people to understand what we're saying. So the first reason that you'd want to be a better writer is so you can communicate more clearly. Another reason is that the way we write, just like when we talk, it reflects on us. It shows how we think and how our mind works. So if you write well, this makes people think that you're thinking and you're organized and they think good things about you. But if you're messy and you make a lot of mistakes, they may see you in the same way. Another reason to write well is it will help you understand what is good writing, which means that when you read, you should be able to understand reading because you write better, so you know what to look for. And when you can read and write, then it's much easier to be more like a native English speaker, because reading and writing are the two very difficult things in English. Another thing is that when you write better, you're likely to have better grades in school, not only on tests, but when you have papers, or if you apply for a university or some scholarship, writing well may be the difference between succeeding and not succeeding. Next, if you write well, it's likely that if you're in a group or you're in some volunteer work or you're at a work situation, people will see you as having good communication skills, which reflects that you have leadership potential. Also, people who can write well often move up, they're given promotions, and they're given better salaries. Lastly, if you write well, you're going to need to organize your thoughts. So learning how to organize your thoughts for an essay is going to allow you to think about how to organize other things such as projects or whatever type of work that you're doing in school. So overall, being able to write English well is going to have a lot of advantages for you both at school and after school. So what is it that we're going to cover in the videos? So we'll cover things first about what is an essay, what are the parts of an essay, how to write an effective essay. Each essay is made up of a series of paragraphs. So you have to understand that a paragraph has an introduction, body, and conclusion. So I'll talk about how to make a good introduction, what you need in the body, what are different types of paragraphs, and how to make a conclusion that will make people remember the way you write. Also, each paragraph is made of sentences. So sentences have different types, and you want to use different types of sentences to make your writing more interesting. We'll also talk about grammar, understanding noun and verb agreement, so that when you say he, you have to choose whether you're saying he is or he are. So you'll learn some rules about noun-verb agreement. One of the big problems for people in Cambodia, anglais chaba, is being able to use verbs correctly, because in English you have a lot of very strange verb tense, like future perfect continuous. So knowing what the verb tenses are and when to use them will allow you to communicate much clearer and seem like you're the person who's the right person for a job or some position. Also, in Khmer, you don't have articles like a, an, and the. So these are very difficult. So you'll have to learn how to do that, because if you leave these articles out, it makes your writing look amateurish or not so professional. Prepositions can be difficult. Next, we'll talk about vocabulary, learning some important vocabulary words and not using words that you don't understand. Lastly, we put it all together so that you can do research or you can create an essay that flows and gives you different types of impressions for people of being professional and being a good English speaker. So in this series, you'll have videos from me talking about each of the topics. In addition, we will also have assistance online. So after you watch the video and you've taken the notes, or you want to watch again, you can. And then you can go online and take a quiz and check to see how well you did with the answers. Furthermore, if you have problems, we have somebody who can meet with you each week and answer whatever questions or problems, things that confuse you, so that you're able to achieve your goals. Overall, in 3 months, we guarantee that you will become a more effective writer so that you can get the grades, the job, and the people that you want to get. Good luck to you. Thank you very much. He's gone?